We got the media team in here. We're the media
We're the
team.
media team. We got content. TV's in the go. We got TV in the go, Wack.
You looking for that fire Clubhouse content? Well, you need to subscribe to the homie. Hey, yo, Clubhouse TV. Let's get to the content.
That's a good one.
Yo, check it out. On this one, we got Wack 100 reacting to Jay Z. Man, I knew they was going to get him by the end of the year. Cat Williams is right. But man, they got Jay Z accused in a civil lawsuit of the R word of a 13-year-old girl in 2000. And that was allegedly with Diddy, y'all. So let's get right to the content. Listen to Wack's reaction. Don't forget to like, share, comment, and subscribe. Run the content.
In the block.
Yo, that's I knew it was coming.
Man, that's
But see, I'm gonna tell you what's crazy. Them feds is working hand in hand with other people. They know what they got. They know what they looking at.
You talking about the Jay Z content?
Yeah, they being very strategic about everything they doing. See, here goes the thing. If I'm like that, and my partner go to jail, right? Jay Z got way too quiet. Way too quiet. Everybody done got quiet, but it feel like the people getting quiet is just saying, "Oh, let me get up under the radar because of whatever." This shit right here is a bad look. Them people will start pulling back from him. His wife had to get away from his ass lightweight. It's a bad look.
Did you hear his response, Wack? Or did you see it?
I didn't see it. Or they said somebody said file criminal.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah, he said he would pretty much implore them to file a criminal suit and not just a civil suit.
That ain't how that work.
Right.
How
that works.
How they want to file it.
Right.
That's the case. You said everybody got to go criminal before they go civil. And that don't matter. OJ beat it in criminal and got found guilty in civil.
Yeah, or he's saying don't just try to get money out of me. The person should be locked up, so go criminal as well. But I think that's like some reverse psychology shit. I don't know though. I don't know. But we did read some laws about the I guess statute of limitation for underage kids in New York, who's been sexually assaulted.
You talking about criminal or civil?
Well, just with him saying, not civil, but just with him saying pretty much go criminal.
Yeah. He ain't God. He just a nigga in the industry that been successful. Shit.
So when they amended that, Wack, why wouldn't they initially put that? I know you said was that some type of strategy to that, or like you didn't initially put Jay Z, you went back and amended it and put Jay Z?
They amended what?
They amended their initial filing, and which only had, I guess, Diddy in it, and then they went back and amended it and added Jay Z to the civil filing.
Again, them feds is very like
strategic.
Listen, man, they're only gonna add something if they got something.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying?
It's a fact.
And I'm gonna be real. That nigga Puff said, "Oh, everybody quiet, everybody laughing. All right, we gonna see who laughed the most in the end."
And then this shit happened. That was a calm threat. That's crazy.
And I wouldn't be surprised if Puff said the little messenger over there said, "Nigga, I need 200 million. Need to hold on to something."
This whole shit.
I'm finna get ugly.
That's wild. I need 200 real quick.
Oh. all the Leah shit for the pop up, all that shit go pop up. And Leah, little young ass was running around, boy. Man, what was it? I ain't gonna lie, the bitch wasn't no bad bitch to me. She was bony. I don't go what was going on.
Yeah. I don't want to speak on the.
Well, I ain't no speak on nothing. I wouldn't give a but these niggas got niggas going crazy. Jay Z, R. Kelly, goddamn Dame Dash. I'm just being real. The bitch was anorexic.
No, she the same thing. Like, damn, like, what you seeing it? Like,
yeah, what the problem? What the fuck?
She had a cute face. That's it.
I mean, she was regular, bro.
She definitely looked hungry.
Yeah, she was regular, bro. Like, she was regular. Like, she wasn't no. Yeah, she was regular. You take away the career, nigga. She was regular.
Can we say she had her own little unique style, or now we can't say that either? Like,
I mean, cool, but I just don't know what all these grown ass niggas was going crazy about. She was regular. I don't get it, but Meek Mill's reacted to Jay Z's accusation.
Yeah, Meek trying to get some cool points right now.
So damn, I kind of think that this is just the tip of the iceberg. Like, it's gonna be more people exposed. Like, and then you heard Meek Mills is like, oh, this is all programming. If you say this 300 times or whatever, you know, people are gonna pretty much believe it. So this is
Meek always say dumb shit.
Yeah. He's good for some dumb shit.
His boyfriend get out of jail.
Yeah, but he just said he was a part of the program and talking about no Diddy just the other week. You know what I mean? Like,
what did the Mo niggas say about the Jay Z shit?
What did who say about it?
I put it in the thing. I think he was. What did he?
Let me see.
You talking about that attorney?
Yeah.
It's up top.
We ain't have audio. No audio in there. Hold on, let me.
Oh yeah, it is audio. Lawyer says Jay Z's accusers hired one of the most, if not the most successful attorneys in America. Deadass. So attorney Mo Gunna said that Tony Buzby, who has been hired to represent Jay Z's accusers, is one of the most
story leading up to all
successful
of this.
lawyers
Jay-Z
in the U.S.
If you give me like 30 seconds, I can run it.
Back in the year 2000,
I got it.
20 years ago. So here's the backstory from what I'm seeing. The lawyer who filed this lawsuit, his name is Tony Buzby. Tony Buzby is one of the most, if not the most successful lawyer in America. Deadass. Now, we heard a few weeks ago how Tony Buzby, the lawyer, got sued. And somebody sued him in a California court. That person said, hey, I'm a celebrity. And this guy, Tony Buzby, is blackmailing me and threatening me, saying that he's going to sue me. He's full of shit. It's all lies. So you court have to stop him. Tony Buzby also said that after he got sued, private investigators have been reaching out to his former clients, his former employees, his current clients, trying to get any dirt on Tony Buzby to try to get him to back down. Tony Buzby has not identified who sued him in California. He hasn't identified who's been sending the private investigators.
Oh, shit.
Suggesting that it is somebody who he has threatened to sue and that he's going to turn up on and sue if they don't meet his demands. Now, Buzby sued in California, private investigators combing through his whole life. What does he do? He names Jay Z as a defendant. Why would he do that? Remember when I told you he's one of the most successful lawyers in America? That's no joke. And so he's ready. He got his big boy pants on. He said, you want to go? Let's go. It's up.
That don't even make sense. This nigga start talking about one thing and then start talking about the attorney being sued.
Yeah, that confused the shit out of me.
So is he Jay Z attorney?
That guy right there? No. That's just some random attorney.
The Tony Buzby nigga.
No, the Buzby is the accuser's lawyer. So the 13-year-old plus, I guess, 100 other cases. From what I believe Lou said.
The Texas dude.
Yeah, the Texas guy. That's the Buzby guy.
Oh.
And Jay Z's like, I'm on to you. I did my research. You won't scare me into me giving you money and settling. I'm taking this all the way pretty much.
Nah, see, this a bad thing because if he settle, it don't look good.
Jay
He
Z
gonna have
told
to
him to
spend the
file a
money.
criminal.
It don't matter. Jay Z, man, listen, y'all. I don't think y'all get it. Football players, basketball players, rappers, businessmen, they're just that in that lane. On some real shit, that in that lane. That's it. They don't, nigga. One thing I noticed, the criminal system, they don't give. I ain't seen them niggas go crazy about nobody yet. They don't give a what you do. Nigga, they file civil. That's where they at. That's what you got to deal with. That's it. And he gonna have to take it all the way. And what's crazy, he don't want this shit lingering too long. He damn near gotta. He don't want, you don't want to stretch this shit out no 2 years, 3 years, 4 years.
So you think it's a good idea that he responded so fast and not waited like, say Diddy didn't respond to anything. He just stayed quiet forever until they came and got him.
And they ain't gonna come get him for nothing. This is civil.
So
Right,
my question, Wack, I'm sorry, TGC, I didn't know.
Now you just go ahead.
My question is, Wack, that they're saying that the initial lawsuit was against Diddy, and then she added Jay Z. So do they have to go to court together, or can she take one to court?
That's civil. So civil court is civil court. I'm pretty sure Diddy gonna ask some. There's no way that nigga could attend that many court cases. They ain't gonna.
Oh, okay.
They got like so many that shit gonna be. A lot of that shit gonna be settled, but you know what? I don't know. Jay Z cannot settle it. Like, it may be less expensive to settle out, but if he sell out, you know what they gonna say.
Right.
He did it.
So Jay Z's response says, my lawyer received a blackmail attempt called a demand letter from a lawyer named Tony Buzby, which he had calculated was the nature of these allegations and the public scrutiny would make me want to settle. No, sir. It had the opposite effect. It made me want to expose you for the fraud you are in a very public fashion. So no, I will not give you one red penny. These allegations are heinous in nature, and I implore you to file a criminal complaint, not a civil one. Whomever would commit such a crime against a minor should be locked away. Would you not agree? These alleged victims would deserve real justice if that were the case. This lawyer, who I have done a bit of research on, seems to have a pattern of these type of theatrics. I have no idea how you have come to be such a deplorable human, Mr. Buzby, but I promise you, I have seen your kind many times over. I'm more than prepared to deal with your type. You claim to be a Marine. Marines are known for their valor, and you have neither honor nor dignity. My only heartbreak is for my family. My wife and I will have to sit our children down, one of whom is at the age where her friends will surely see the press and ask questions about the nature of these claims and explain the cruelty and greed of people. I mourn yet another loss of innocence. Children should not have to endure such at their young age. It is unfair to have to try to understand inexplicable degrees of malice meant to destroy families and human spirits. My heart and support goes out to true victims in the world who have to watch how their life story is dressed in costume for profitability by the ambulance chasers in a cheap suit. You have made a terrible error in judgment thinking that all celebrities are the same. I'm not from your world. I'm a young man who made it out the projects of Brooklyn. We don't play these type of games. We have very strict codes and honor. We protect children. You seem to exploit people for personal gain. Only the network of conspiracy theorists, fake physics, will believe the idiotic claims you have levied against me that, if not for the seriousness surrounding harm of kids, would be laughable. And what's that last part, Lou? Because I still don't got that last sentence.
He said, "I look forward to show you how different I am."
Yeah, that's how he ended it.
This letter, this letter is crazy because even though it dropped on the Rock Nation,
That
it
ain't
ain't say
even
shit
his
about Jay
letter,
Z.
bro.
That's what I'm saying. It's so ambiguous. It don't say his name. It don't say make no reference to nobody. It just he didn't put. He couldn't. He could easily say he didn't put that out.
I mean, they ain't even. That ain't Jay Z talking. It's like, I mean, even if it is, if somebody wrote that shit, it's like something like that. That nigga should have wrote that shit. It's crazy. But you know what? The worst is yet to come.
What do you think about this Jay Z shit? The whole media about to get quiet
Man,
because
I'm tripping off the 13-year-old. It says the VMA's after party, right?
Mm-hmm.
And I'm listening. They just read it right now.
Mm-hmm.
She's saying she fought both of them off. Both Jay Z about 30, 31 at the time.
Yeah, they're both 31 at the time.
He's saying that she fought both of them off. Now I'm just doing the math. He's 13. All right, let's paint a picture if this is happening. I don't think neither one of them, both of them would have had to been intoxicated with something. Let's just call it liquor. Bro, a 13-year-old girl's not fighting these two niggas off of her. If this is going on, it's just not happening. It's just not gonna happen. Right? I'm just looking at it if it was to happen. Secondly, she originally named Puff, and then all of a sudden, she ties Jay Z to it.
Yeah. So she had put Jay's name in not his name. She called him Celebrity A in the first lawsuit, and I guess we finding out that when they trying to shake somebody down or the lawyer calling to be like, yo, hey, you want us to name you in this shit? If not, give us this money, we won't name you. And I guess Jay said, nah, I ain't paying. And it's like, I bet. Then we're going to amend the complaint and just put Jay Z.
Okay, so now we have, and some of this shit, I hate to say it, it should have to go civil before it could cross over. I mean, criminal before it could cross over to civil. Because it's like anybody can say anything. And this is one of those situations where Jay Z can't pay and settle out, even if he wants to. Everything is at stake right now, bro. The only thing that's probably not at stake is, wait, what year did he get with Beyonce?
He got with her in 2008.
Okay.
He married her. He married her in 2008. He married her. I don't know how long
is his relationship over there, like, but his businesses, you know what people start doing, bro? People start pulling back. All that innocent until proven guilty is cap. You know that. If that was the case, businesses and companies wouldn't be pulling away from them and shit like that. So it's kind of like, bro, as kids, they're old enough to understand social media.
Hey, from what I heard,
personally, I mean, bro, it's like Jay Z's a whole nother person. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. You see, with Diddy, we looked at him as the party animal, so it's easy for us to believe that. Jay Z is removed so far from that. Like I went back and played some of the 2000 VMA stuff. Like he was nominated that year for Big Pimpin'. That's a whole different guy. If you listen to Big Pimpin', that's a whole different man. You get what I'm saying? So like, you know, because we've seen him so different, it's hard for us to even think that. But this is what I heard. I heard that, again, you're right. And for everybody who's listening, sometimes when people settle, it's not because they did it, just that they don't want this, which sometimes this is more costly than even if you beat the shit. Because whatever, but I heard that it's been, they have looked at the people with the deepest pockets and they know Jay-Z's one of them. I heard that there's been a couple of people that's been trying to like, hey, listen, what you want us to do? And after a while, it's like, wait, are you about to go give out $100 million in checks to get everybody to shut up? Or at some, because this has been mounted. I think remember, he canceled the brunch. I think he was trying to lay low saying, all right, if they got Diddy, I guess, just take Diddy and just let's get over this shit. Let's get back to some other shit.
And
he's been quiet on everything. Jay Z went underground on us.
Yeah.
Straight up, bro. It's a lot of shit you usually see him pop out on. You didn't see him, bro. He was just Beyonce was making her rounds. He usually there's a lot of shit. So do I think that Jay Z may have been in, I don't even want to say present, may have been around in the vicinity when Puff did some shit? Yes, I do. Do I think he was right there, hands-on, knew what was going on? No, I don't.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
All right, well, hold on. Let me challenge you on this. Let's challenge. We're doing this for the sake of the conversation. We don't know, right? Even with what you first said, I fully agree with you, right? It kind of do sound sus that she's saying, yo, I pushed off 2 grown men and she's 13, ran out, and I can't, and she says she's 13 running with her clothes like a towel around her, and she's naked.
I want you to stop right there.
And nobody says nothing.
We know at the VMAs, law enforcement is on deck.
Yeah, even at the after parties, bro. I would imagine
Diddy would get. Parties, yeah. They're on deck. They're on deck. They're outside. They're on deck. So you're running out. I'm assuming was this what was she white? Was she black? Was she Asian? But we don't know anything about her.
We don't know yet.
Okay, but 13 running out, holding your clothes, just got sexually assaulted allegedly by Puffy and Jay Z. Okay, did you drive your car up there? How'd you get home? Uber around in 2000?
She said the driver brought her there, and she said she ran out of the place and then ran down the street till she saw a gas station she was familiar with. She asked them to use the phone.
Okay, who did she call?
She said she called her father.
And her father didn't go back up?
She said her father came. I know it. The father came, picked her up, and must have just brought her home. We heard nothing about hospital. Like, I mean, that's the time you'd be like, I'm about to go up there go see them niggas.
Hey, bro, nigga, off the rip. I mean, end of the day, man, it's just like, it's a sad day for our moguls. It's a sad day for our people, bro, that we like use to motivate us. You know what I'm saying? It's a sad day because if any Tom, Dick, and Harry, bro, could just say, I'm gonna file some shit, and there it goes to tackle your name. I mean, bro, what do we do about that?
Hey, let me ask you a question. So, all right, so I agree with that part about her pushing it. It sounds so weird, right? It sounds so odd.
It's no different.
But here's the thing. I think when it comes to a civil suit, just like it would have been with a criminal, obviously there's no criminal angle so far with this. But even if she had sex with them men at all, that's any jury. If a jury believes that they had sex, they're gonna give her the win. That's a win. She's 13 at the time. They're gonna give her the win.
It's nothing to justify. It's nothing to justify it. At 30, she's 13. Ain't no. Look, I don't give a you say the fake ID shit. She's 13.
Do you think that? Do you think that, because that's a different era in music? It's a different time. Do you think that possibly? Let's just make this up. We're just making this up. Maybe she told people she was 18. Do you think that these guys were that sloppy that maybe they could sue somebody? I'm agreeing with you, but I'm trying to figure out.
Bro, I'm gonna be real. I've seen some 16-year-olds with a fake ID in the club that you'll have to be, hold on, bro. And even then you questioning it. 13? The conversation is still 13. The tone of the voice is 13. I mean,
yeah, that's crazy. That is crazy. Yeah, once you hear a 13-year-old speak, like
13, bro.
13, come on.
I don't care how much lipstick and blush and eyeshadow you have on. Some things you can enhance at 13.
So, all right. So, from what I hear, right? What I hear is that there's a lot of artists back in the day, they may have slept with a 16-year-old, or they were dating them on the low. They say Russell was.
That's a fact. That's a fact.
Okay. So you know what people usually say, well, if you down to do something with a 16 that you know, why wouldn't you then maybe a 13 that for whatever reason looks overdeveloped?
Well, let's put it into perspective. When a person says that, like about a 16-year-old, more than likely it's a dude that's 20, 21, some shit like that.
Okay.
I ain't gonna think you'll find a nigga in his 30s talking that type of shit. Jay Z was like 31, 32. How old is Jay Z right now? 55, 54?
Yeah, but you know the Aaliyah thing gonna come up though, right?
I said that. Now, even with that, let's talk about that.
Wack 100 is like, he's like the Brian Steele of all internet niggas. He will make you see something in a light that you would think about it twice rather than just like go, because we usually just think black and white. But go ahead. As I say, you the Brian Steele of the internet. That's a fact.
Okay. Aaliyah was how old allegedly when he was dealing with her?
That's the thing.
Was he before R. Kelly?
They keep saying like it was like around the same time. R. Kelly was like supposedly 15, but he was faking a marriage. And then that kind of ended like, I gotta Google it. But they're saying it was like 16.
Wait, bro. You telling me, wait. So we went over this shit. R. Kelly was dealing with Aaliyah at 15.
Yeah.
And Jay Z was like a little prior to or after?
I think he might. I'm hoping it's like after. So,
but like, Jay Z was before Dame Dash, right?
Well, that's the thing. Like, I thought. Okay, I thought Dame Dash basically said that Jay liked her, but they didn't get to. I can't. We don't know the truth about that. So I see one Twitter account, and I just got to say this is Twitter, so it could be wrong. Like, by the way, Jay has an amazing team. If you Google it, the AI that comes up for Google says they have never messed around. But if you've heard the stories, there's too much stories for that to just be like black and white like that. So it says Jay Z dated Aaliyah when she was 17. He was 28 at the time. And then they're saying, well, he dated Foxy at 15. Okay, 28 and 17. All right, let's just go with that. She was 17, he 28. What's your thought on that?
Where's Aaliyah from?
Where is Aaliyah from? Wait, should that matter, or where was she usually living?
I'm asking it for a reason. What state? Because remember, the state of New York, 17 is legal age consent. 17 is legal age of consent.
She from Brooklyn, New York.
There you go. That's why I asked you, because I'm going to tell you why I'm asking you this. Because I'm a California guy, right? Mm-hmm. I don't care where I'm at. 18 is embedded in my head. Growing up is I can't wait to get 18. I can't wait to get 18, right? Mm-hmm. That's why I asked you. So New York is 17. Jersey is 16. Nevada is 16, right? Legal age of consent statewide. Federal, the law of the land is 18. So with Jay Z being a New Yorker, growing up in New York, 17 is always legal to him.
Oh, hold on, wait. Everyone keep telling me it's
Detroit. What I'm trying to tell you?
Hey, chat, am I wrong? Is she from Detroit? It said place of birth, Brooklyn, but maybe she grew up in Detroit. Or where did she go? Oh, okay, so she was born in Brooklyn, but she grew up in Detroit, Michigan. My bad, chat. So she grew up in Detroit, Michigan.
Okay, now that's even worse. Legal age to consider Michigan is 16.
Really?
Yeah. Hey, we ran through this on the other side of Clubhouse. I didn't know these by heart. Google it.
Okay.
Legal age to consent Michigan.
I was just about to say, just tell people why you know this, because they're going to think that you're looking it up for your own purposes. Just
no, we know this. You want me to tell them why we know it?
Yeah, tell them.
Okay, we know this for two reasons. A, they tried to attack Adam, right, with the nigga Lil Pump with the fake shit. And B, I had to defend you when you made the comment about college. Right?
And I was really talking about the Tiger situation. And then I said, well, let's be honest. With people in college, there's a time where sometimes somebody's 17 for 4 months. And usually when you're in college, you could also be at the oldest, probably like 21. Nobody in college says, "Oh, you're a freshman. Let me check your ID."
Yeah,
right?
Yeah, exactly. So, and what happened was when I started doing research, and I realized, I said,
Michigan is 16 for real.
It's 16. Jazz is, your state is 16. New Jersey as well.
Holy shit.
New Jersey 16. So when I was researching, I'm like, listen, when you're dealing with people who I grew up in California all my life without me knowing anything else. I thought the whole world was 18 because that's what I grew up under. So now I have to put myself in the shoes of somebody growing up in New York or Jersey or whatever, to where they're being taught when you're 17 this, when you're 16 that. As if I was taught when you're 18 this, when you're, you know what I'm saying?
Now,
so Jersey is 16.
Wait, hold on.
New York is 17.
Now, I'm probably gonna regret bringing this up because I'm not trying to have you pile on my guy now. But I seen you recently on No Jumper, and when in that conversation of the lawsuit that was filed, you said, well, did Kendrick defame him by saying whatever? Drake was on stage with a woman that was 17.
And the legal age of consent in Colorado is 17.
Okay,
I know this. I know all the states.
Okay, so technically he wasn't.
I said all that. You were so fucking emotional, you didn't want to catch it. I said, listen. I said, this is my exact words. I said, legal age of consent is 17 in the state he was in. I said, now, I don't know if Drake falls up under the federal mandate because he's not a U.S. citizen. He didn't cross our border from Canada. Federal mandate is 18 across the board. Was it distasteful? Yes, but because legal age of consent is 17, they couldn't put that on him. I said all that. You was just so fucking turned up, you didn't catch it.
Hey, by the way, not to even just keep jumping like back and forth stuff, but you see, this is why, even with what you said is right. Anybody can say anything and make it a lawsuit to like just kill your character. But I really look at the father and say, you know why the father should have at least brought your daughter. If she got penetrated by two men at 13, two grown men at 13, in the lawsuit it said Jay Z finished, which I'm assuming ejaculated. Your daughter has to be in some type of pain. I'm assuming. So if you bring her to the hospital, not only should you bring her because that's your daughter and you would imagine that she just went through traumatic stuff, you went to bring her to the hospital, but it would document that she had sex. And that date, and then if it could then be corroborated now in post that it was Jay Z and Diddy, it's already game over, right? But if there was nothing documented, people could be like, well, how do we know if this woman was even at the VMAs? How can we know if she was even at the after party?
But because they can file anything on a civil, right? Anything on a civil, and people say, hey, look, 80% of the time they just settle out. People go for it, and then guess what? What the else? You know what else they need to do, Act?
What?
If you are caught or found to be lying in your civil suit, right?
Yeah.
Then it should be some some action on that, bro. There's nothing that happens to the person that's just bullshitting. It's either I get some money or I don't, and that's it.
Yeah, so I do know simply because I got sued for somebody who I never met. They said on my stream I defamed them, and they asked for some money. Of course, I ain't paying it, but the legal fees are mounting up. The only thing my lawyer said, because I ain't gonna lie, I'm $200K in the hole. Like, these lawyers cost a lot, bro, and they're dragging it. This has been for 2 years. They said I defamed them. Now, the only thing my lawyer said, listen, this might take another 2. Are you down and prepared to possibly pay us another $150? And said, or we could just tell this chick is broke. We could just say, hey, you want 30 and we can wrap it here, but you're taking a loss. Or you could pay the 400 overall or 500
and win. Still be 400.
No. This is what they say.
Instead of be 230.
No. This is what they say. So I pay, say 400, 500. This is us. We're gonna win. Like, they don't even want to go to trial, right? They claim they want to go to trial, but they don't want to go to trial. They're in appeals right now. Here's the thing. There's something called an anti-slap law, which means if I file a lawsuit in New York State saying Wack 100 raped me on Tuesday of last week, and your lawyers file a lawsuit to say, what type of bullshit is this? Wack 100 was in Argentina Tuesday of last week. They're going to dismiss it, but they're going to say this is a frivolous lawsuit, and an anti-slap thing, the anti-slap statute says you got to pay for the legal fees. So here's the thing. From a broke chick, that's what happened with Thierry Marie. You know, right? With Thierry Marie sued 50 and owed him money. So Thierry Marie sued 50. The shit got dismissed, and then she owed 50, 30,000. Except it's going to be some broke chick that owed me $400,000 that I could never collect.
There it goes.
But I got to do it to set a principle. You get what I'm saying? Because what I realized is that, and I think this is why Jay Z, so from what I heard, there's been like 4 or 5, like chicks claiming Jay Z did whatever. They're like, yo, pay us money, right? And I do think if it was one that maybe was like, you know what? Shit, I don't want her to come out and start doing interviews. Let me just pay this one girl off. Maybe he would. He was like, yo, I'm not admitting to nothing. I'm just going to pay you off because you feel hurt. Cool. But there's a lot of them. And what happens is when you're Jay-Z status, 4 or 5 bring 40 to 50 more. You know, they got a hotline for Diddy. Imagine the Jigga hotline. It ain't going to be 1-900 Hustler. It's going to be 1-900 Payday. So
that's great.
So I think this is why he's getting at it. But here's the thing. Here's the thing that sucks for Jay. Everything he was doing is fucked up. Every deal he was working on, fucked up. Everybody, tomorrow morning, I guarantee it.
Oh, it's done. They pulling back.
Hey, I think we should just go in a indefinite break right now in negotiations for you to open up this or you to be a part of this. By the way, here's the thing too.
Hey, bro, don't be surprised if you start seeing Jay Z sell shares in Rock Nation.
Hey, here's the thing too. Remember, he re-upped with the NFL for the Super Bowl shit. That position that he if they had dropped this shit before, ain't no re-up coming.
They can get rid of it, but the re-up is never final because there's always a clause in there. There's always a clause in there that if you do something that discredits yourself,
that's true too,
or the organization, all bets off.
So I believe this is gonna cause, and this is why it sucks, right? I don't know what Jay-Z's done. I don't know what he ain't do. But what I do know is just the mere fact that this is public. Now, here's the thing, and I said this to everybody. This is how Jay-Z's smarter than Diddy. Jay-Z has a hand in a lot of media. Watch this tomorrow, Wack. Tomorrow, a lot of the usual hip-hop blogs or hip-hop personalities, you and me, you know, we give it up about anything. You know, it don't matter. But there's a lot of people, they're not going to talk about this or they're going to sanitize it or try to move on. Also, I do think if Rock Nation is what I think they are, they have a story in their back pocket to change this whole conversation. Not about this. They're just going to give a bigger story. Everybody knows the only way to kill one story is to give a bigger story. So we might see a 4K video of some crazy shit that happened that we're going to say, fuck that. I think that's going to come. But right now, Jay is going to all his business. By the way, you know he's on the board of Square. So Square owes Cash App. When he sold Tidal, he sold it to Square. And he became a board member there. He's been racking up power moves. A lot of people said that he was trying to either get, I don't know if it was the Dodgers or something. Like he was about to make some major moves in terms of even buying a sports team. He's been doing some good shit. This is gonna fuck up a lot of things for him, depending on how they drag it. The mainstream.
I just said that. I said he cannot afford to drag this out no two. Clubhouse TV. Clubhouse TV. Clubhouse TV.
So, like I said, man, knew they was gonna get him by the end of the year, man. Cat Williams should have been a prophet. He said it was gonna be the year of the truth, and yeah, they looking at Jay Z now. Yeah, so he was named in a lawsuit that was filed on Sunday, today, December 8th, and it does allege that he and Diddy, R-Word, a 13-year-old girl in the year 2000, and they going by the just Jane Doe right now. They claim that the assault occurred after she was taken to an MTV Video Music Awards after party. It was originally filed last year in October of 2023 in the Southern District Court of New York. And the lawsuit also includes Carter as a defendant. Now, the lawyer who Jay Z responded to, Tony Buzby, who filed the suit, he's remained silent on the matter. But, Carter, denied the allegations. And he called them idiotic and accusing Busby of very unprofessional behavior and urged the filing of a criminal complaint instead of a civil one, emphasizing the heinous nature of the alleged crime and the need for justice for the victim. Now, Jay Z also said that whoever did the heinous act against a minor should be incarcerated. The lawsuit does mark the first time that Busby has been named in a high-profile defendant in a recent string of lawsuits, all of which have been withheld the complainant's names. Now, these lawsuits allege assault and R-Word against Diddy, and Diddy's legal team, they denied the allegations as well, calling them shameless publicity stunts and just trying to extort and get payments from celebrities is what they're saying. They also said that Diddy has mad confidence in the facts and the integrity of the judicial system, and Diddy's legal team says that he has never did anything like that or trafficked anyone regardless of their age or their gender. Now, in September of last year, the federal prosecutors in New York, they criminally charged Combs with racketeering, sex trafficking, and other offenses. As you should know by now, it's been everywhere, and he's being currently incarcerated at the Brooklyn Metropolitan Detention Center after being denied bail for the third time, and his trial is scheduled for May 5th of 2025. Now, before Sunday's lawsuit, the lawyer said that Carter received a letter from plaintiff's counsel, said that they was requesting mediation of 2025. Now, before Sunday's lawsuit, the lawyer said that Carter received a letter from plaintiff's counsel, said that they was requesting mediation to resolve the matter. Now, they did verify the existence of the letter, so it is legit. In response to the letter, Busby stated in suit that Carter filed his own lawsuit against the accuser's attorneys. Jay Z said in a statement, "You have made a grave mistake in assuming that all celebrities are the same. I am not from your world. I am a young man who emerged from the project of Brooklyn. We do not engage in such games. We adhere to strict codes and uphold honor. We protect children." Now, the lawsuit alleges that in 2000, Jane Doe, when she was 13, Jay Z and Diddy sexually assaulted her at a house party following the MTV Video Music Awards in New York City. Lawsuit claims that a friend dropped Jane Doe off at the VMAs at Radio City Music Hall, and she didn't have a ticket and approached several limousine drivers to gain access to the show and the after party. Now, one driver said that he worked for Diddy and that she fit what Diddy was looking for. He invited her to a party after the show and just told her to return to his car later that evening and took her to Jay Z and Diddy. That's what the suit says. Now, later, the driver picked her up, and after about 20 minutes, they arrived at a White House with a U-shaped driveway. Upon her arrival, Jane Doe was required to sign a document that she believed was a non-disclosure agreement, but she did not receive a copy. The document alleged allowed her to enter the party, which was filled with celebrities, individuals engaged in the use of marijuana and other drugs, says the suit. Now, Jane Doe says she was offered a drink that made her feel woozy, lightheaded, and wanted to lay down. She also retreated to a room to rest. After that, the lawsuit also alleges that Diddy and Jay Z entered the room with Combs saying, "You ready to party?" And that's when the lawsuit says that Jay Z removed her clothes, held her down, and R-word her, while Diddy and somebody else, a female celebrity, watched. And I may be going to say that that's going to be Cassie. I don't know, but we soon shall see. She also says Diddy also R-word her while Jay-Z and the woman watched. The lawsuit also says that she managed to resist being forced to perform oral sex on Diddy by hitting him in the neck, causing him to stop. Now, after the suit states that she grabbed her clothes and left and proceeded to a gas station where she caught her dad. The accuser, Jane Doe, is seeking unspecified damages. Also, the lawsuits filed under New York's Victims of Gender-Motivated Violence Protection Act. Jay Z said that he expressed his heartbreak, stating that his only heartbreak is for his family, wife, and that he will have to have a difficult conversation with their children, one of whom is at an age where her friends will likely see the press and ask questions about such claims. We will have to explain the cruelty and greed of people to them. I mourn the loss of another innocent person. Carter also criticized the claims against him, saying that only the network of conspiracy theorists, fake physics, will believe the absurd claims you have levied against me. If not for the seriousness surrounding the harm to children, these claims will be laughable. So, let me know what you guys think about the content in the comments, man. It has begun. Don't forget to like, share, comment, and subscribe. Hit that notification bell. Be alerted when I start checking out Clubhouse TV. And I'll see y'all on the next drop. I'm out, y'all.